Monday. I think we have sound. Please tell me we have sound. I had a little trouble with the sound before we went live. That's why it took me a couple extra minutes. But I think we're good. Are we good? Are we good? Yeah, I hope so. Anyway, happy Monday. I hope you've had a lovely weekend and that all is well where you are and that you're ready to do some scrapping or at least watch some scrapping. Fair enough? I'm working with three 3x4 photos today. So shall we have a look and make a sketch and figure it all out? Yes. Okay. Yeah. All right. Sounds all right. Fabulous. Okay. So I have got these photos printed. And I don't know if anybody else has had this same experience, but the Canon app that lets you do the N up on your phone to print on the selfie that I normally use, well, I didn't use it for a long time because it was glitchy, and then it sorted itself out, and I started using it again. And guess what? Now it's glitchy again. Is it glitchy for anybody else? I don't know. Anyway, that means that I don't have a space in between the pictures. When I print 2 3x4s, I can get a space if I use that app, but Canon was not playing ball today, so I've used the Project Life app. So they are proper 3x4s, no gap, no borders. Yeah? Okay. And I went ahead because I saw while I was trying to get the sound sorted, I realized that Claire was here already. So I made sure that I did not prep them because Claire is a big fan of this. Yes. Is this scrappy ASMR? There's one. There we go. All right, so I'm only using 3, but because when you print 2 to a 4x6, you don't really want to waste the other one. So I went ahead and printed this, but I'm not scrapping that today. So I'll take that one away. And then we've got these 3. Now, where I was thinking. Oh, Georgia says her whole selfie experience is glitchy. Oh, sad. But Elena says that she used the Selfie N Up app this morning and had no problems. So, okay. I'll check again tomorrow and see if there's updates or what. I don't know. But who knows? Who knows? So here was my thinking on this. These are actually from last September. When we had a day off school, we went to the Storybook Museum. And interestingly enough, I found these using the search because this sticker book, I made myself trouble. I put in a kitchen themed sticker book when I have no kitchen photos. What am I like? So I needed to figure out what I could use a bunch of this kitchen-y stuff for. So I did a search in my photo library and I went into the search box and I put in the word cooking. And it brought up about 600 different photos. Some indeed were cooking. Some indeed were not anything to do with cooking because the search is, a bit random. But it worked just fine. And it reminded me that I have this whole day that I have lots of actually quite lovely photos from that I hadn't scrapped at all. So it started with this one. This one in the fairy tale kitchen came up as the cooking photo, and then I could scroll right down to the bottom and say, see, in my photo stream, and that gave me all the other photos from that day, in case you've never used that tool. I really love the whole scrapping, or searching for the thing you want to scrap by theme. I like this a lot. Anyway, so this is my thought. 3 photos, but I'm going to lean into the kitchen motifs because of that one. Are we good with that? Here is my sketch. Elaine, no. No, I don't. No kitchen. Wishful thinking. Okay. All right. So 3 3x4s and using a whole bunch of stickers. Yeah. So here's where we're going to start. Look at that. It's a good Monday. That's quite square. All right. Now, if I have 3 photos that are 4 inches tall, in order to put them, and they're all vertical, all portraits. If I stack them like this, that would be a column that would take up the whole thing. So there has to be some overlap. Yeah, because I've already put some gap here. I'm not doing just a column. So here is the sort of thing that I'm thinking. Is that they'll all kind of connect and overlap a little bit, and that will give me a little space top and bottom. Yeah? So that I don't just have a straight up and down column. However, if you really like things being nice and in orderly fashion, prefer nice columns to higgledy-piggledy, you could totally do that by just taking 3 3x4 and put them all in a straight line. Okay? It's not what I'm going to do, but it would totally work with the same design that we're going to do today. Right, and then lots of little groupings of stickers. So this is going to be a sticker cluster with some confetti, but it'll be lots of little layers of things here, and there'll be one up here with lots of layers behind it here, and there'll be one down this corner. Yeah, so 3 clusters of things to go with 3 photos. To soften it, let's put some color into this background. So, where's a booper that's handy? I don't know what color we're going to go with yet, but we're going to do a bit of a fade across there. And there, and there. So that it's kind of going to be inky near the photos and fade out. Now, if you're not inky and you're like, Shimelle, you've done a lot of ink with this kit. And what is that about? Well, it was kind of the jive for this kit. But don't worry, if you don't want to ink, you don't have to ink. You could do all of these clusters and stick it onto a pattern background or even a plain background with no ink, and it'll be just fine. Yeah? I better put one of these in each of the clusters too. Okay, and then there should be room to the right of this cluster to put the title here. Yes, and journaling here. This is my thought. However, you might want the journaling to come over here and stay justified here instead of getting a gap here. We'll see about that as we go. The other thing you could do is if you wanted to use 2 photos today, you could have a journaling card for the third one and then not need to write on the background. Okay, I think that covers everything. So I'm going to give you this so that you can see it. And I'll tell you who I am and we'll start making stuff. Yeah? Oh, I didn't put the happy faces in to tell you those are photos. How would you know? How would you know if I don't put a happy face on it? I don't know. There you go. Yes. Okay, if you want that sketch, you can screen cap it now. And then we'll move on. Right. Camera 1. Hi! So my name's Shimelle. I teach online scrapbooking classes, design scrapbooking products, and help you use them to tell your stories in a creative way. It's not just my hobby, it is my job, and that means anytime I scrapbook on the internet, it's considered advertising, and legally I have to make sure you're aware of that. So thank you for coming to watch my hashtag advertising. Whether you watch live or from the future, from Tomorrowland, I am very appreciative of you being here, and I really thank you for that. If you enjoy the videos and you want to give it a thumbs up, that's super awesome, and I send you extra thank yous. And then if you want to follow along, if you want to do any of the stuff that we talk about here, you can find all of the details in the description box below. It includes a link to this kit, which is called the January Best of Both Worlds kit, and also what we'll be using next month, which is the February kit. You get it? Mine has arrived. It arrived after Friday's live. So I think one day this week we might want to talk about that. But February's kit is different because it's pretty much all one collection. So you could substitute any collection kit you wanted to use, in theory. Yeah, so we might be talking about perfect collection kind of stuff. I have a class that's all about using a collection kit. So yeah, next month, that's what we're doing. But this month is still mix and match. Mix and match is my happy, wonderful paper world. And you can find links to Instagram and classes and all of that sort of stuff in the description box. If you ever have any questions, let me know. And very much, I thank you for being here. Let's scrapbook. All right. You can also thumbs up for my scruffy hair today. Sorry, I have very scruffy hair. Right. Just having a quick look at everybody who's here. Casey. Oh, hold on. Casey I've missed something because someone is saying thank you. Right. What have I missed, Casey? What have I missed? Sebastian says hi. Hi, Sebastian. I wanted to share some exciting news. His stuffed friend Monster came home last Friday after being away for 3 weeks. Oh, welcome home, Monster. Lovely. That is wonderful news, Sebastian, and I hope the rest of your week just carries on being wonderful. Okay. Right. Okay. Good morning to Amy and Heather and Marlene and Pam and Claire and Debbie and Sarah and Sophia and I keep getting to names I've said already. Leanne and Pam, Madeline and Liz. Yeah. Happy Monday. Right. So I think this means we need white. We're using a lot of white this month because I cut into all the papers straight away. And so I don't have backgrounds. But I have plenty of white. It's okay. All right. So this is the Vicky Foundations paper. I always put it at the bottom of the list since we started using it last spring quite a lot more. And sometimes it's hard to find. It's been in good stock lately, so cross your fingers it stays that way. But anyway, it's at the bottom of the kit shopping list where I put things that you just might need to remember. Like, oh, I have adhesive strips now because I put them at the bottom of the list to remember. So I should get that out. I have them right here. Exciting times to have the things that you need. Okay, so it means I can pop things up. Also, I'll show you one thing I got in the sale because you're going to laugh, but some of you are going to understand why I had to do it. Oh, and something that wasn't in the sale. Okay, apparently I'm doing show and tell. Right. So I showed you before when I got the embellishments from this collection, but the paper wasn't there yet. So I went ahead and bought the paper to go with my smiling s'mores. Yes, so I'm very excited about that. And then this is the silly thing that I bought in the sale. Are you ready? Are you ready? Not only did I buy an axolotl stamp, I bought the die to go with it because they were both in the sale. It says, "Thanks a lotl." I'm sorry, but I'm dead at that. Thanks a lotl. And I like you a lotl. Yeah. So those are from Lawn Fawn and they're adorable. And, you know, if you have a child who plays Minecraft, axolotls are exactly the thing. Heather says you could do strips of pattern too. Yes, you definitely could do strips of pattern paper. Yep. Okay, so this was what I was on about. Oh, it doesn't have like a piece of paper that I'm going to throw away anymore. Well done, scrapbook.com. I like that. Okay, I'm going to show you what the packaging was normally, or before. and we can compare notes in case. Oh, it's just that it's the top. I thought it was a paper in there. It's not a paper in there. Okay, so it's always been well done. But it's just plain like this. But yeah, we don't really need extra. We know what it is. It's Papios. Okay, so I've got long Papios. Papio strips. Papio strips. It sounds like something that would be on a fried chicken menu. Papio strips. Okay. So what colors are we going to go with? So we got these colors. I think this way. Nope. Yep, that way there. Okay. And let's look at paper colors that we've got here. So I've got that blue. Can do some blue. Not feeling that. Oh, I've got yellow though. Okay. So let's look kind of building from there. Okay. Can I mat all of these in yellow? Just about. Yeah. Okay, let's do that. Everything gets a yellow mat. Claire! Claire says my rapper name would be Papio Strips. Sounds a bit naughty, Claire. Did the Americans just freak out at how British I am when I say that word? I forgot about that. My students used to really freak out if I said the word naughty. Because in America it's naughty. But that's like a little cartoon character with a pointy hat who rides a car over here. Sophia needs axolotls because she may or may not have a pink onesie as her Minecraft skin. She may or may not. Ooh, and Georgia. That's awesome news, Georgia. Okay, Georgia says, UK folks, you can recycle flexible plastics, like the packaging for Papios, yeah? Would I be able to do like the packaging for this? Any kind of flexible plastic like this? At Sainsbury's. That's brilliant news. Yes, because our packaging definitely includes a lot of flexible plastic. I tried my best to make changes in that. I was not hurt. Really not hurt. Oh, Orangina has an excellent question for a product I wish I had in one of my collections. She says she has found fish and mermaid scale stencils, but she really would like to find dragon scale or a dragon themed stencil. Unfortunately, no stencils in Head in the Clouds, which is when I had dragons. So if you know of anybody with dragon stencil products, could you shout it out in the comments for Orangina? That would be lovely. Right, and Georgia follows up. She says, any flexible plastic as long as it is not already biodegradable. Like, don't put your vegware kind of stuff in there. But the any kind of flexible plastic would include a lot of our product packaging. That is fabulous. Excellent. Okay, so we're gonna have these. Oh no, Adhesive Avenger, what have you done? I'm gonna put a blue behind here. You okay? He's like, yes, with a sneezy face. have Family Madrigal stuck in my head today in case anybody wants to feel my pain. So, that order? Yeah. That works. I want to bring pink up to this side. That's too narrow, or is it wide enough? It's too narrow. Let's bring it over here. No, he didn't steal any cheese. I don't know what's made him sneeze today. He's not a cheese thief today. Jackie says, check the cheese inventory. I don't think I even bought cheese for myself this week. Oh, no, I did. But he hasn't eaten it. I love that I have a selective memory for cheese. I was like, I didn't even buy cheese. Oh, wait. Yes, I did. Because I had a very excellent Jarlsberg grilled cheese made by the Taste of Adventure. Okay, pink up to there, blue, and then what color behind this? Kind of like the idea of matting each one in its own color. So I could bring purple, or black and white, or this multicolored one. Yeah, let's do the multicolor. Oh, Regina. Don't sing about Bruno. No. It's okay. We had a break from Encanto songs at the weekend briefly because WB was like, it's okay. I'm going to turn off Encanto. Okay. I'm going to turn on Hamilton. Oh, okay. Same. Oh, I want this one a little smaller. Okay. Could I have moved it and cut two sides? Yes, I could have. But I didn't. It's all right. Okay. Yes. Now, let's build some clusters, but not stick things down. Oh. You get a doily. Is that one? You get a doily. And, oh, those are not singles. You get a doily. Hold on. Those are definitely two. Because the color is more saturated, see? Come on. I only want one because I want it to be more peach. More peach. Come on. We can see the little edge. There. Okay. 3 more doilies used. What's my count now? Oh, hello, Heather. Heather's actually live because she's got the day off. Yay! Oh, Sarah says she managed to use a leafy paper from Never Grow Up as dragon scales once, and it worked okay. Well, that is interesting indeed. Right, I'm going to start piling on kitchen things. I'm just going to go with. Oh, I didn't realize the bird was on top of the mixer. But it's fairy tales, so woodland creatures seem perfectly reasonable. Let's just keep it in. Okay, building. That's going to go there. That's going to go there. What else we got? This one's going to go down bottom edge here. And let's see what else we got. We got flower canisters. Debbie is inking her white doilies, and they're looking great. I love that. And this one's going to go up here to the top edge. No, there. So this one's going down over the corner, but this one is on the side. Okay. What else are we going to put in there? Show me all the kitchen things. Florals. Here, I was like, I'm sure there's another page that's motifs. Okay. The birds both face the same direction. What's that about? I want the bird to face the other way. Okay, the bird facing the other way is enough in the top left corner to bother me, so I'm going to do a birdectomy. I hope you can all cope. Ready, ready, ready. I'm going to go right here. Boop. Bye-bye, bird. Bye-bye, birdie. Oh, I'm not funny. But that made me laugh a lot. Oh. Okay. Now. Why do all the birds point the same direction? I don't know. Okay, smaller things now. And some circles. Oh, look, here's a bird that goes the other way. Okay. What do we got in here? We can have... These are actually less kitchen-y than I thought. There's an eat well, just make lemonade. That one has a coffee cup. That one has a scoop. But they're mostly floral. Yeah. Okay. Take me back to the first page. Marlene. The typo made it so that YouTube flagged your comment as violent. Marlene about the bird had typed, just chop him off, but she accidentally typed just chop Jim off. And it popped up with an alert on my screen saying this comment may be violent. You're good, you're good. Okay. So what can we put with these? This bird goes the other direction. Let's put this bird in here. Oh, Amy. Amy is saving the day in the comments. She's made... Oh, this bird is so big that it eats the fairy tale lettering, so no. Bye-bye. Bye-bye again, birdie. Oh, no. Okay, well, let's look at the florals then. Where are the big flowers? Here. Because I haven't used them at all. And I am wondering... Oh, hold on. I'm going to hold one up and then I may need to do the inking first, because what I was thinking is, would they look cool layered behind there? And yes, they would. But that means sticky on the back. So let's, okay, we're going to build in with that, but that requires sticking stuff down. So let's get the background ready. Okay. It's coming together slowly but surely. Now, I need a vote. Put the pans on top because that gives more context to the kitchen stuff, or this part of the kitchen is enough context and I cover up the literal pan handles with this because that is a nicer framing to that photo. Tell me which one you lean toward, please. And I'm going to get some colors going. Oh, should we go peach today? Let's do some peach. Let's make a peach. board in here. Well, a board, a mat. Sure, I saw it. My stencil stack, however, has grown considerably over the last 12, 15, whatever months. So it might have got, there it is. Yeah, it just got moved to the bottom of the stencils. Mixing mat. Oh! Wow. Okay. See, I wouldn't have done it that way, but pans on top is definitely winning. And I wouldn't have done that because I would have gone with the framing there. In which case, I'm going to pop that one up. That's fine. Okay. Let's pencil and ink. Oh, hold on. That makes it all work. Spread them out a little bit more. I'm happier with that. Okay, I think we all win that way. Okay, so I just mark kind of corners to be able to piece it back together and to see where I need the ink to go so that it will actually be visible. My title will need to fit in here, but I could bump it up here if it's not going to fit there. Okay, off they go. Let's make some peach. So it's going to be this and this. Oh, whatever. Okay. So to make a peach, dried marigold and tattered rose. However, if you want it to be a bit pinkier, substitute that in or add a little bit. That's worn lipstick. And this to me feels like the combination that makes like the peach equivalent of hot pink. So this is hot peach. But it's like peach cobbler. Yeah. But this is peach. Okay. Oh, Georgia hasn't seen my special paintbrush pencil. And she's like, hang on a moment. This is a very, very dear pencil / paintbrush to me. So yes, Georgia, here you go. Here you go. It is a pencil on one end, and it's a really nice sketching pencil. I just used it like this, but it's a really nice pencil. And a paintbrush on this end, and it's from Walt Disney Imagineering. It was a gift, and it made my day. Yeah. Okay, so I've got those colors. Gonna blend them together. And I've got my peach boober that I have made because I love this combination. And if Tim's gonna make me wait for peach, that I almost called him Pim. That was a combination of Tim and peach. Pim. If he's gonna make me wait for peach, then I'm gonna do this in the meantime. Yes. There we go. Peach. Right, and what I want to do. Okay, so I want a wash and then the stencil over the top. So really do want to wet this down a bit. Yeah. Okay, and then could do with a nice big brush today actually, but I'm not sure that I've got one handy. Like a big fan brush would be lovely, but I don't think I've got that. I do have this nice big one. Do that. Yeah. Oh, okay. I'm also gonna get that out. Right. Now, I know I haven't put anything down on my desk, but I'm not going to the edges, so it's okay. So that's the bottom of that block of embellishments. So I want it to come down below that. Don't really want the edges to feel too frenetic, so I'm going to try and rein it in there a little bit. And I'm going to come up to the top. This is that pencil mark is the top of this. So bring that up there a little bit too. Okay, then. Yep. So move that color around a little bit. Now it's going to make it look less like brush strokes because it's no longer brush strokes. I like that. Okay, next section. Here. Oh, I need to re-ink every time. Oh, cobbler and crumble, are they the same thing? Oh, no. They are, sorry, I'm trying to read all the comments and process them, and I lost my train of thought. Okay, so, yeah, crumble and cobbler. No, slightly different, similar, like same family of desserts. They're both desserts that involve, cooked fruit with a type of carby wonderfulness. But in crumble, it's going to have like oats and things over the top, and a cobbler is going to have pastry. Mix this up again. Turns out you need quite a bit. Yeah, it's way easier with more paint. Now, while I'm thinking about it, this palette knife kind of thing, if you don't have one, don't feel like you have to have one in your craft stash. You might have something similar in the kitchen, and that's all you need. So you might already have something like this for icing cupcakes or something, or you could just use a spatula. Got like a silicone spatula, same sort of thing. You just need to be able to like press in and scrape it out a bit. That's all. So you don't need to buy anything new. Okay, use what you got. It's all good. Good morning, Devetta. Okay. So I'm realizing I did quite big boxes that are going to be covered up, so I will place them over the top in a moment. And if I need to, I can add in more. Because I really want it coming out the edge, and I'm not sure why my brain went, but you must fill in the whole box of where the photo will be. No, Don't really need to. But something in my head did that. Okay. All right. Okay. Yeah, I'm liking how this just kind of gives it a different texture to the brush marks. If you love the brush mark texture, then go with that. But I'm liking this. Okay, so I need to dry this and then stencil over the top. Okie dokie. Dun, dun, dun. Debbie uses the rice spatula from her Instapot in her crafting and never uses it to cook. Amazing. Yeah. Okay. Right. So if you if your headphones are gonna be sensitive, I'm just warning you that in just a second, once I find my mat, I'm gonna turn. Oh, once I find my mat, guess what's underneath the actual heat gun? The mat. Because do you know what I did? I put it away in the spot where it goes. I'm trouble, I am. I really am trouble. Okay, so I'm going to dry these. So just in case the sound is going to be problematic, here's your warning. Go. Amy, I don't know if you can hear me. I'm going to take a guess that you might be able to. Amy, can you save it as a PNG? I wonder if that would be helpful. And then Orangina could trace it in studio if she needed to. I don't know. I love that you're helping, and if that is at all helpful perspective, there you go. I don't have the business edition of Silhouette either. I just have the normal one. Almost there. Oh, I'm getting too close to the paper. Couldn't tell if that was dry or not. It is. Okay. Now, stenciling over that. Hold on. Put the mat away, then you'll know where it is. Shocking. Okay. Hello, monkeys. The sea monkeys are very active today. They are bobbing all over the place. Right, stencil. I had it here. I cleaned it and everything. And then I showed you stuff out of my shopping. Is it underneath the shopping? Here it is. Yep, is under the shopping. Okay, so this is the stencil that we have this month. Cleaned it, but then something got on it. What happened there? Okay, better? Yeah. Now, let's get this so it's not wet peach ink. I know. And mix up the same ink again. So I'm still dried marigold. And I'm still tattered rose. I am going to add, whoops, the teeniest, a little bit of worn lipstick, just like that. See? Okay. Stencil. Oh, I do need a mat here because I want to take that stencil right off the edge. Which way's up? That way's up. Oh no! Corey did Friday's layout. The one with all the drying. Oh, what did I just do here? Oh, it's okay. And she may have made her paper smoke. It happens. It happens. You think, oh, that's not dry. I'll just keep going. And you realize, oh no, it is dry, and I'm about to catch my paper on fire. Well, you know, sometimes you need a little excitement in your crafting. And where are we going to get it if not for the fact that we have the ability to set our paper on fire? Okay, so I'm taking the stencil off the right-hand edge. Booper. And off we go. Boopity boop boop boop. Debbie used her hair dryer on Friday's layout, and she'd never done that before. I remember trying to use the hair dryer before I ever bought a heat tool. I tried using a hair dryer, and I sent embossing powder flying everywhere, but it also got hot, so it flew everywhere, and then it melted. So I had embossing powder stuck to the carpet, stuck to the walls. Oh, it was the biggest mess. And then I also tried, somebody at the time then was like, I think this was in the days of the D. Marie forums, if anybody was paper crafting all the way back then. And there would be discussions on, you know, how can I do this without spending more money? And so there was the idea that you put it under like a toaster oven or a grill. So I did that. And I couldn't see. The oven I had at the time didn't have a light in it. So I had to just guess at like what time and temperature it would be for to cook embossing powder. And yeah, I was mostly way off and mostly burnt a lot of embossing powder. And then my kitchen, anytime I went to cook, smelled like embossing powder. So, you know what? After those two events, I was like, you know what? The heat tool is fine. I'll just get a heat tool. And indeed, it has been fine. I've had this same one forever. It'll probably die now that I've said that. But I've only ever had the one. Okay. Ready? Let's see what happened. Do we like? Do we like? I think we like. And then this comes in like right around there. Yeah? Okay. Now, just more of the same then. So up to this top corner over here. Suze dries her layout backgrounds on the heated laundry rack. Amazing. Amazing that you have a heated laundry rack, and also amazing that you use it for layouts. I love the whole concept there. Package deal, bonus points. Connie's used her iron. I have used an iron to make grilled cheese because, of course, I have. How do you cook in a hotel? Cheese, bread, iron. And, you know, I watched Benny and June way too many times. It's my second favorite movie of all time. Always. Yeah. Pam was able to get her toaster to work for embossing. I think if I had had a light in my oven so that I could see what was going on, then I could pull it out at the right time and be like, okay, that's done. But I couldn't, so I had to guess. I wasn't so good at guessing. Yeah? Where's the one that goes up the top? Yes. Okay, I'm liking this. Yes. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, Sarah used to iron her hair. Yep. To straighten your hair. Before we had straighteners. I need more ink. Running low. Oh, we're having the scone and biscuit discussion again. Hold on. Where did that come from? Because I see, fried bread. Cookie crumbs, sugar. Okay, I'm reading the conversation backwards. I'm trying to find where it started. Oh, cobbler to me is a biscuit-like topping, but that's Devetta. But biscuit-like scone, not cookie. Yes. Yes, Pam, I have the same thing. So my hair is naturally straight. It's started to go a little frizzier the older I get. But the whole idea of straighteners is like it's not a good use of my time, right? And I remember the first time that I'd had a haircut and they were like, "So we'll straighten your hair." And I was like, "Why?" And they said, "Oh, well, because everybody, it's really trendy. Everybody straightens their hair." And I'm like, "But you just cut my hair. You know it sticks straight." Like, why? I'm so confused. And I was so oblivious to the fact that loads of people, even with straight hair, were straightening their hair. So they did straighten it, and it had a really weird effect on my hair, which I'm sure lots of people who have straight hair will get. So if you straighten stick straight hair, you get like your hair loses all its volume. It just goes, it feels really thin. And I was kind of like panicked going home, going, normally when I get my hair cut and then you get like one of those, when somebody else blow dries your hair, it's always way better than when you can do it, right? Because they have two arms and you don't, because you have to hold the hair dryer. So that's not the right logic either, Shimelle. It's just because the hair is not attached to their head. Oh, that was terrible logic. I'm sorry. They also clearly have to hold a hair dryer. But other people are better at blow drying your hair than you are. Yes, can we agree on that? And I will just not try to explain it. Oh, goodness, Shimelle, you're rubbish. Okay, be kind to yourself. Love this. Okay. So yeah, I was really panicked because normally when I get my hair blow dried after I get it cut, it feels all nice and full of volume. And when they straightened it, it felt stringy and flat. And I was like, no, what has this haircut done? And it was fine. George says, straightening straight hair makes it really straight and sleek. Yes, sleek is not what I had ever expected. I just felt like they got rid of half my my hair. Oh, it was weird. Okay, I went all the way to the edge with the stenciling over there, and I didn't over here, so I'm going to fix that. I want them to match. Okay. So I'm just going to take this over to the edge. There, that's fine. Yeah, that's it. Okay, messy things out of the way. Let's stick stuff together. All right, I'm I'm glad that you all understand the hairdryer thing, even though I messed up the description entirely. Oh, as if maybe that's their magic power and they don't actually have to hold on to the hairdryer. And they're behind us and the hairdryer is just floating. Oh, Shimelle. Okay, this is casting a shadow. Let's move it over there. How inky are my hands? We're good. Okay, so the order I was going in was... Oh, I was going to pop this one. Yes, okay. These flat. That flower is going to go underneath them, though. So let's get this big flower. Oh, okay. So 3 giant flowers, 1 for each photo. So the picture is going there. This flower is going to go there. And this end. Got this big red flower. Well, it's kind of rust colored. Suze is now hungry from the comments on this live, but she's not sure if she wants gravy or biscuits or cookies or any of these things. Okay. What was that? Or a grilled Jarlsberg. Do you want a grilled Jarlsberg? You don't have to make it with an iron. You can make it in the frying pan. Right, then this one. Papillos. Let's pop it up with papillos. Strips. Papillo strips. Yes. Across there. Rip. Across here. Rip. Across here. I love that you're now discussing the different ways to make gravy in 2 different countries. And I love that this is a discussion. This is not the first time we've had this discussion. We have a long-standing interest in international gravy cooking methods. I mean, what's not to love about that? Okay. So that one's going to go in there. And this one is going to have the flower that has the berries and stuff. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Doo, doo, doo. I accidentally stuck it to another sticker. It's okay. I sorted it. Behind the bird? Yeah. Okay. So we're just going to go there. Okay. Oh, so happy birthday to Suze's husband, but also that's dangerous, leaving unattended birthday cake. Speaking of birthday cake, last night watched the Milk Bar episode of, what is that show called? Do you know? No. Okay. Anyway, there's a show on Netflix where Jon Favreau goes to cook with different people. And there's a Milk Bar episode. And she basically says this, like, here's what I would make if I wanted to, like, walk in and rock the bake sale. And as I was watching it last night, I was like, I want to make that whole thing for the next bake sale. I want that. I'm going to make all of those recipes just like that and bring it in on this amazing tray and just be like, here I am. Because I do love bake sale baking. And the lady who runs Milk Bar is, like, totally inspired by the whole old-fashioned bake sale lifestyle. And I love it. Okay. Oh, that was a fail. I just went to put all those Papillo strips in the bin and I missed. What? No. Okay. more stickers and a title. What am I going to call this? Fairy Tale Kitchens, but it already says Fairy Tale here. What do we think? Hello, Jessica. Glad you can make it to a live. But yes, you can always watch on the replay. Oh, Debbie says Jon Favreau has a movie called Chef. All right. This is like a series where he goes and bakes, or it's not always baking, because the first one that I watched was baking, and then there were more that were meat, and I was like, not following. Nope, it's not my content, but I'm here for cake. All right, what are we gonna call this? Magical cooking. Oh, Jessica says anything with Jon Favreau is just good. It's called what? Oh, apparently it's called The Chef Show. There you go. Oh, Debbie says we could call this layout Magic Chef, but that's an appliance brand name. I wouldn't have known that. That's so funny. Oh, and here's Orangina telling me John's show is actually called The Chef Show. Perfect. Well, I highly recommend the bake sale one. And I'm sure the others are good if you also cook meat, but I don't. It was highly enjoyable viewing, but it made me want to make birthday cake, because one of the bake sale recipes she makes is a chocolate birthday cake. And she makes round layer cakes without making them round. Can we just take a moment for that? I don't know why I've never thought, bake a sheet cake, make it into a round layer cake. Never once in my life have I ever thought you would make a round sheet cake without using round pans. Mind blown. Okay, more stickers. That's what I'm doing here. Oh, and I have all these giant title stickers. I need to figure out a way to use them. Okay, so got those letters there. Is that the end? Okay, there's just one page of those big words. Okay, so I mean, he is quite happy there. So I could use happy something. Oh, thank you, Kimberly. Hi. Right. And then the letters, where did I put them? They're further in. Yeah. So what, I mean, Happy Chef is a restaurant here, isn't it? So I've got this that could fit here. By the way, didn't set out purposely to make this be kind of orange, yellow, green on the color wheel, but I'm not upset about it. I like it. It's even got a little bit of red. So red, orange, yellow, green, just all kind of there in the row. It's nice. Okay, what can we spell? I can't spell chef anyway. I don't have any C's left. I mean, I could cut up a Q. George says, fancy a Zoom call with us crazies for a scrappy session. Oh, maybe sometime, yeah. Best of both worlds Zoom. How funny. Well, I feel like in the collection kit next month, there might be a lot of layouts in there, so maybe that's a good candidate. I don't know. Oh, Elaine's reminding me, it's not Happy Chef, it's Little Chef. And she thinks they're all gone now. That would be why I haven't seen one in forever to think of it. Oh, Claire was there as well, going, no, it's Little Chef. Sorry. You got a lolly if you finished your dinner at Little Chef. That's amazing. Okay. What can I do? Happy. Don't have any O's left, but I've got a Q. I mean, I could go really just totally generic and do happy day, because it was a happy day. But, oh, or Jane could it says cut the Q into a C. So then I could do, have I got everything else to make chef? Yeah. Should I do happy chef? What do you think? What do you think? Okay. So let's cut this Q into a C. So how high up did it come? If you look in your at the negative, the outline, then you can get a pretty good match for the font. Not that you have to, but just that it will sometimes help it all look like it goes together. Okay. Looking at this color scheme, I'm also thinking it needs gold. Definitely. Who was it that just suggested? Claire's like, no, keep the Q for an O. It's fine, it's fine. I know it's shocking, Claire, but I do have other letter stickers. So it's okay. But anyway, somebody said, who was it? Annalise said, could add WB after chef. And I wasn't thinking of it. And then when I said it out loud in my head, is out loud in my head a thing? Chef WB. Americans, does this sound like Chef Boyardee to you? Happy Chef Boyardee. Chef WB. Okay. Now, how are we for time? Okay, we're good. Orangina says, simple stories alphas don't ever have enough vowels, and that's upsetting. Yeah. I mean, what have I got left? So I've got one A, one I, one U. I've got Y's. So, yeah. It's getting more difficult. Okay. But I've got these. George says, you know how some words just don't look right even though you know they're right? And chef is one of them. Oh my goodness. My my middle school mascot was the Chiefs, which is a whole other discussion. But the number of times you would have to write that word on something because it was your school mascot. And because it's a word that a lot of people would mix up anyway, because the E and the I, like if somebody's not thinking about it, they get it the wrong way around. And so you would just see it all the time and you would be like, is that right? Or is that wrong? Have I written it so many times in my 4 years of middle school that I no longer know how to spell it? Ah. Okay. Let's layer up these spots because I totally imagine them having way more than what's there. So how many of these kind of stickers can I use? We've got smaller floral pieces. So this has the yellow flower. I can bring in the red color up here. Trying to make it so the fairy tale wording there is still legible. And then I can bring a yellow flower down to the one that has a red flower, yeah? And over here, oh, will this bird like sit next to these? Go on then. That bird can go there. Oh, Karen, I think you might be on a delay. I don't know what good it'll do me telling you, though, because by the time you get here, it'll be far along. That was silly. But yeah, the cheese is safe. Don't worry. Pam said her school's mascot was a panther. It definitely only had one correct spelling. Everybody had to get it right. All right, maybe this green one up here. No. Sorry. Oh, no, my hand was over that. That's not the right spot there. And then this can get layered in. I don't think I like the green, though. I thought I would like it more. It's too dull. Because it's all green. The leaves and the flowers are all green. Okay, let's take that out. And instead, we'll go with this one. Okay. And then some of these tiny florals that can overlap, things like that. And Georgia said, how many doilies have you used up now? No, I'll need to go back in and count because I've lost count. And Susan says, we didn't have a mascot, but I'm not sure Brits do school spirit. Well, therein lies the story. Because my first year of teaching in a comprehensive, so I did, my first year of teaching here was in a school that had its own traditions and everything. But then I taught at a more standard school. So, is this getting to be too much brown? I don't know. Anyway, the first term that I was there, they had this kind of, I'm going to put it right on top of the photo. You don't have to. They had this initiative about wanting to kind of improve how, I know this is weird, but I feel like I've put too many stickers. I don't have room for more stickers. I'm not sure that's ever happened. I'm going to look at the words now. So we had this initiative to kind of try and boost morale amongst the students because there was a lack of positivity. And so we had a new head teacher who was like, come in and everybody needs to start a club. Like every adult in the school community was supposed to like start some sort of activity or something. So they were like, well, so pick things from your experience that would be unique and different to here, and I'm American. So what do I suggest? I'm like, well, we could have a Spirit Week. If you're upset about the positivity in your school, maybe we need Spirit Week. And they all look at me like, what? Oh. Okay, is there still sound? Sorry. No, okay. Okay, waiting for Facecam to come back on. Come on. Right. Okay, it's come back for some of you. It's actually not come back for me. So sorry that you just saw me standing there with a perplexed face because YouTube is just giving me this spinning. Okay, so yeah, it's Facecam, desk cam is not working now. So I'll just finish up my notes to the camera this way, but I also, it's just giving me spinning wheel. Okay, so I guess I overstayed my welcome on YouTube. Okay, so what I'm gonna do to finish this off. Oh, hello, a little bit of sunshine coming through the window. There we go. So I'm going to use up probably the rest of these enamel dots because the ones I hadn't used were the yellowy color and I've got quite a lot of shots of yellow in here. So I might as well go ahead and just use everything I've got left. So in these little bundles of, of embellishment, I don't know why I never think to just turn my head and look at the layout. I'm not a weather presenter. Okay, so everything here is going to get little groupings of enamel dots. It's also going to get some of these. Hi, my face is a sticker book. But yeah, the word stickers, I think I can make, because these were also really heavy on kitchen and cooking themes. So I don't think I can put in any more motif pieces in these clusters because I was trying to add a few more and it just was not balancing. But I can add in strips, so I would be able to like take a box and run it along here, say. Yeah, so there'll be 1 or 2 of the word stickers on each little grouping. Then let's figure out where the journaling could go. So originally I thought I'd want to journal straight underneath the title, but now looking at it, that would then cover up all of that stenciling that it's the where the title is, that came out quite nicely. So I think I'm actually going to do my journaling down here. And I think I'll also have a tiny bit here. I might even put in a label there and just with like the date and the name of the museum. Okay. Dun, dun, dun. Thank you for your patience there for a minute. Oh, Michelle, you're so kind. Right. So if, oh, Kimberly says, I see, connected to AirPlay. AirPlay would be where your sound is coming from, so I can't change that here. Oh, and Pam says there's a delay between the sound and the video. I'm sorry. Okay, so I think that's definitely the live streaming saying it's time for me to go, but it's also time for me to get WV from school, and he kind of likes it if I pick him up. So have a wonderful week. I will be here again on Friday, 9:30 in the morning, UK time, and hopefully both cameras will be okay with that. I'll see you very soon. Have a wonderful week. Thanks so much. And if you enjoyed it, I really appreciate your thumbs up. Thanks. Bye-bye.